This is me, and I love food. And what I also love is to feel healthy, lean, and light on my junk. It actually makes me feel so freaking strong and powerful and unstoppable. So here's the challenge. For the next 5 days, I'm stuck in paradise with unlimited gourmet foods, drinks, and desserts. And the challenge is that I recently got a DEXA scan and committed to achieve a fitness goal that's got a deadline right around the corner. And so on this trip, I'm going to share with you all the things that I do on vacation to stay on track with my goals and simultaneously not feel like I'm missing out on anything and, well, just have the best time. Because what I've come to find is that it's really just the tiny little changes that make the massive difference long term. In the case that if you've got some fitness goals, not only will these things make achieving them easier, but also make the journey feel a lot more enjoyable.
Yesterday we made it to Tulum, Mexico, or just 2087. I'm here on an Instagram collaboration. We've gotten to get to experience this paradise, beautiful place for the next 4 days.
And well, for our first breakfast, we've come to this buffet that offers pretty much anything a girl could dream about. And just as I would on a normal day-to-day basis, I go straight for the whole foods and also the high protein option. And here are 2 things that I like to do whenever it's possible. One is that I swap out the whole eggs for egg whites in my omelet. And secondly, I ask for them not to use any oil. If you're looking out for your total calorie intake, in 2 tablespoons of oil, we're looking at 240 calories. And healthy fat is essential, but in just a moment, I'll show you how I preferred intaking some healthy fats earlier this morning.
I got a mix of different things. We got a little omelet with the veggies. I always eat so much fruit when I'm on places like this. You'll see when I show you what I had this morning.
Because if you know me, you know I love to get up early in the morning, and so my day actually started 6 hours earlier with a few too many cups of coffee, an apple, and a water during my journaling session, followed by a quick stop at this cute coffee place at our resort where I got some watermelon and these 2 avocado toasts that were absolutely as delicious as this view and that I would choose any day over a few tablespoons of oil. I then attempted to make some cool shots of me dipping in the ocean, but...
And look who's with me, beautiful Effie.
Oh my god, good morning, look.
I never get iced coffee, but it's so hot that... For a little ketchup. I love ketchup with my eggs.
Ketchup is tomatoes.
I like that. Ketchup is tomatoes.
For this month, as I'm moving towards my fitness goal, together with a fellow trainer, we decided for me to consume around 1,800 calories, and then he said to eat 125 grams of protein, but I am sticking to my 160 grams of protein per day because, well, it's easy for me and I want to make sure I don't lose any muscle. Because 1,800 calories, if you watch my other What I Eat in a Day or week videos, you know that it's not a lot for me. And since I don't normally count macros in this way, it's been really exciting for me to develop this level of discipline during this month. And yesterday during our travel day, I actually ended up hitting this target, so I want to share with you what I did in case you could find any of it useful for your next travel day.
Our honeymoon, you guys.
Well, really the key here is that I have packed a ton of fruit and some Greek yogurt to bring with me to the airport, as well as this meal prep lean turkey cauliflower fried rice that by itself has a total of 350 calories and 50 grams of protein. And just so you know, the meal prep recipe video will be out shortly, so subscribe if you want to check that out. And then here's the weird part. I had packed some of my 1UP Nutrition protein powders that I am quite embarrassed to share that I just eat them as they are. And to me, that's a little bit of sweet treat snack. And I mean, 2 packages of that is another 50 grams of protein. I'm a weirdo and I'm very much aware, but I'm just trying to be honest with you. And then later when we got to the hotel, first of all, we were quite impressed by this place. Both the people, the beauty, well, pretty much everything.
Wow. Okay, so you go in the shower and I poop next to you.
Oh, great. Perfect. Wait, oh my gosh, that's the bedroom.
Oh, we're gonna make some fun stuff on that.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
God. Wow.
Pernilla, we're on a honeymoon. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's gonna be me.
Oh my god. Oh.
You guys are amazing. I shouldn't know that.
That's the ocean right there. Wow.
I just crushed this in how long did it take me?
Like, how long did that look like?
Like 2 seconds. I feel like Mexico does something to me when it comes to soda. It gives me a vacation vibe. And for me, when I'm on vacation, soda is my thing.
We just got ready for our reservations for dinner.
The
first night we decided to go to this Mexican restaurant, and when I asked the waiter what he thought I should choose as an appetizer, he told me to go with the octopus and shrimp cocktail. I told him that I don't drink alcohol. He laughed at me and then came up with this.
That's what you meant with cocktail. I was confused. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
And there was easily 60 grams of protein in this meal, so there we go, 160 grams of protein. And the calories are an estimate. But since I only had a few of the chips and shared the appetizer with Effie, and I would say I'm pretty good at eyeballing calories, I think we were pretty accurate.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Effie's meal was too pretty not to show. I mean, come on, look at this pink drink. And we made it a habit that every night Effie would order the dessert that she wanted, and then I would have a little taste.
That was delicious. Was it delicious?
Beyond delicious.
But we are melting away. You have to do some work and then we're gonna go to the pool. So on their menu like this, there's so many options. I'm the type of person that wants to snack throughout the day, so I choose a lighter option for my meal so that I can continue to eat in the snack time. Some people prefer to eat like 3 big meals a day. They're full, they're satisfied, and we're all different. There's no right way to do it, is there?
Whatever makes you happy.
Whatever makes you happy. And I asked for extra. I asked for extra chicken is what I'm trying to say. Mucho pollo.
Más pollo.
Más pollo. Mi mucho bien pollo. My español is 10. It's a little bit small. I'm happy I asked for pollo más. Mucho.
Más pollo.
Mucho pollo. Maybe we need an extra. We can get as much as we want here. Like, we just ask for it and they bring it in our room for room service in the restaurants, like any of the restaurants. There's 4 restaurants, and then there's like these little bars that we're sitting at right now. And I always ask for the dressing on the side because then you can choose yourself how much you put on there. This is definitely just a little pre-workout snack. Pero me gusta.
If you're someone who wants to recomposition your body and you're eating a lot of salads in order to do so, something that is so useful to keep in mind is that just 30 grams of ranch dressing, for example, has 145 calories, which I'm someone who would much rather eat 2 salads and then eat a little bit less dressing. And I know we're all different. I just thought it's useful information.
I ordered another salad because it was not enough. And in the meantime, I gotta get an avocado and then go to Mexico. Snack. We got a little bit of guac because when you go to Mexico, you gotta have some guac. And Effie gotta have some
Piña colada.
Pina colada.
It's not recommended if you want to be healthy.
It could be.
It's for your mental health.
If drinking makes you happy, then you should. Happiness looks different for every single human, and it's about figuring out what makes me happy and then doing that. Don't do anything that anyone else is telling you to do to be happy, because only you know. And you know what it is that will long-term make you happy, short-term make you happy, vacation make you happy, and that's different for every single human.
Piña colada make you happy.
Does piña colada make you happy? If it make you happy, you have some bigger piña
Make
colada.
me happy.
Número 2.
I set my intentions before a trip like this by journaling on what will bring me the absolute most joy both on the trip as well as long term. And getting really clear beforehand makes every single decision throughout so much easier. Listen, I did not feel like working out today, but when you've made a commitment to yourself before you go on vacation, there's no question mark. You just make your way to the gym and you just get it done. Because there's different equipment, I do often adjust my workout program whenever I'm on vacation. And I may not be going as hard as I would if I was back home in my normal routine, but a little bit of work is always better than none. Is it not? And today I'm doing a variation of my 8-week workout program that you can check out if you want in the link in my description.
I just met Josh and Faith. They're part of the YouTube family.
I actually got to meet so many of you guys on this trip, and it just always makes me incredibly happy.
I've always had this big fear of judgment of when I share my thoughts and my way of doing things and just my life on the internet, that people are gonna think certain things of me. And I guess this lack of feeling like I'm good enough as I am has been continuously staying with me regardless of how much I've worked on it. It's definitely gotten better. Like, the amount I care now compared to what I used to is, oh my gosh, a whole other different universe. But it still comes up back and forth. But throughout my entire journey, there's been this little voice inside of me that has told me, you have to keep doing this. You have to keep sharing your thoughts, your opinions, opinions, your way of doing things, because it has helped you so much in your life. And there is a chance that if you do share it with the world, that someone else can be inspired and make those shifts in their own life as well. And it's crazy because when you have these little thoughts, voices in your mind saying that you need to do certain things, you never know why. Like, you don't know why it's telling you to do certain things, but there is a reason. And I'm just sharing this because I know that you have a little voice in your head that is telling you to do something, and you don't know yet why that is telling you to do that thing, but you have to continuously go for it, because there are crazy miracles waiting for you if you do, and you don't let that fear stop you from doing it. And the fact that I literally am here right now is so insane to me. Like, I could cry of pure joy and gratitude, and this is just beyond what I could have imagined for my life to be, to get experiences like this and it be my work. Like, it is insane. And when I started this thing, just sharing little thoughts, little recipes, little workouts, little things on the internet, like, I did not know that it could lead me to something like this. And I just think that if we dare take the little steps that our little voices inside of our mind is telling us to do, there are no limits to where we can go in life, and you just gotta do it. So this is your reminder. Okay, I'm done. I promise I'll stop for the rest of the video. No, I can't promise. But for now, let's eat some food.
Okay, so just as I thought this trip could not get any better, I realized that Unico 2087 has a all-you-can-eat Japanese restaurant. And if I could just eat here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day for the rest of my life, I would be a happy girl.
I love Japanese.
Now, if you are looking to get a very high protein meal with maybe a little less calorie dense, this just see me dishes are where it's at. But I also did have some bites of some other dishes and had another little taste of Effie's dessert, and it was.
That's good. That's insane.
Good night snack. Thank you. Have a great day. I decided to get a pancake today. It was delicious and got to enjoy this beautiful view before
Going into Tulum, and we got Marta as a driver for the day. We're going to the jungle gym and then a bunch of other cool places that you're gonna see. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. So the jungle gym that I went to last time I was in Tulum is the one that was in Pueblo, which is more in the inner city. So this is a different one, and we got a full-on view.
I had 4 goals going into the jungle gym today. One was to bench 135 pounds.
I'm trying to be like that monkey.
Go, Pernilla, go.
Yeah, I can do another one. Let's go.
Let's go. Woo! I'm not a spotter, I'm a motivator. Woo! Yes! Woo! Yes! Woo! She did it!
My second goal was to get 10 pull-ups.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pushing it! 7, 8. You got it! 9. 1 more! 10. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Woo! She did it! Was that almost? She did it! She did it! You did it!
Kind of. Oh my god.
Now, was this really 10? I'll let you decide. The third goal of the day was to make sure that if the house caught fire, I could lift my friend out of there in safety. And 4 was to make a ton of content. And the way that I like to do this the most efficiently is to prep all the videos that I want to shoot beforehand, because then it takes no time once I'm ready to shoot. And I think I shot between 15 to 20 on this day. And so I just wanted to share that with you, because once I started creating content this way, my execution skyrocketed. So I highly recommend. I wanted to look really cool for this vlog and get like one of those Baywatch running to the ocean, looking all good. And as I mentioned in the car on the way here,
We're gonna be like boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. Woohoo!
Oh, we got it.
Yeah. We're organized. We wrote a list, checking it off. Look at me being organized.
See,
Usually you're the organized one.
See? I have a good influence in you.
You do. Look at ya. No, it's like when it's work related, I'm organized.
Oh,
when
there
it's
you go.
like leisure, the most unorganized.
Yeah,
like,
when
ever.
it's work related, I'm not organized, but when it comes to leisure, I am organized.
Well, then we're a good couple. Just finished at the Tulum Jungle Gym, and now we're gonna go get some food. We gotta dry up, which the sun is gonna stay here and be amazing for. That made no sense.
We'd been recommended to go to Raw Love and get one of these delicious bowls, and I of course wanted to snap a photo for my stories.
Oh no! I just dropped my... Oh, God. Oh my God. It's delicious. So we were advised to go to this place by my gym crush. I was gonna say like, so what is she gonna say? Who is this? I'm gonna need a moment. Wow. 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 Did I say wow? I'm having a moment. I literally got goosebumps just now. I'm distracted. But also, look where we're having lunch. Like, that's what we're looking at. What in the world?
Our next stop for the day was downtown Tulum, and if you've been watching my vlogs for a while, you know that last year I spent some time living as a digital nomad here.
Getting a sofa.
We rolled down the pants so that we make sure to get a tan as we're walking.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Look at her getting a tan as she's walking. With no sunscreen on.
Oh yeah. No, I got a little bit.
True.
Put on my face.
True.
Put some on you.
Mom said put
Put on your face.
Something that I struggle with is figuring out the balance between like being on for my work and shutting off. I don't know if anyone can relate, but it's just because I'm so passionate about it that it takes over my mind sometimes. But I feel like today, because we did a ton of content at the jungle gym, I'm like very much in vacation mode right now. Can you relate, or is that just me?
So we were recommended to go to this place, which it looks like a very authentic vibe. We love authentic always. We're gonna get some tacos.
We'd hired our driver for 8 hours today, and somehow the time had just passed by. So when we got to the restaurant, we realized we had to eat quick because we wanted to see something special on our way back.
Good? Delicious. Thank you.
We're about to go see a cenote. We're back at the hotel. I put on a dress because we're having a influencer dinner tonight, like the people that are teaching at the event. But I'm hungry, so I'm having one of these and these.
When I'm at home, I never allow myself to get as hungry as I was tonight because I feel like whenever I make sure to snack in between meals and just stay full and satisfied throughout the day, I first of all just feel so much better, but I also make choices that are in alignment with how I want to feel and the goals that I have. If I go into starvation mode, that becomes a lot more challenging.
Today's the day that I'm teaching my class, and the class was supposed to be happening right here on the platform, but instead, because it's gonna be very hot today, they moved it inside to the gym. But before we do my class, we gotta do something very important.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance.
Some people will see it as a sacrifice, but for me at this point, making healthy eating choices has just become pure habit. And also, don't you feel like everything good in your life has come from challenging yourself just a little bit, doing the hard thing just a little bit?
I loved it. I got my sweat sesh on. 10 out of 10. Recommend.
It was so fun. I'm like, I need to teach classes. What I really want to do, go to all the Unico 2087s and teach classes and get to do Wait, this. Okay, actually question. If I were to make classes, would you come? Would you show up? Would you want to?
I would.
Oh yay, I got one client.
You would. There's an iguana.
Oh. You want to come to my class?
Yes, I do.
A different breakfast spot today.
And today we got some Italiano breakfast on the menu.
He just asked if we wanted Bailey in our coffee. He was like very convincing. You almost said yes.
Well, I said yes initially, and then I was like, let me just not.
If you're someone who drinks a lot of alcohol, like my dad would love this place.
I love this place.
You love this place. Some almond milk.
But let's not make me look like an angel, because the reality is I started drinking alcohol when I was way too young in Denmark, and I would drink so much to the point that I would be blacking out.
Thank you so much. We got some green juice. We got a little bit of fruit and coffee. We happy? We happy? We very happy. Another bowl of fruit. I have a coffee addiction. It's my horoscope today?
But since I turned 22, I've only had alcohol a few times a year, if at all. I often get asked why it is that I don't drink alcohol anymore, and to me there's absolutely nothing wrong with drinking alcohol and there's nothing wrong with not drinking alcohol. I think the only thing that matters when we choose how we want to live our life is that we align our actions with what it is that we deep down want, and I just feel that drinking alcohol doesn't add joy to my life in the same way as being a boring grandma who goes to bed early and gets up before the rest of the world feeling fresh and ready to go.
This is what I look like right now. I've been kind of constipated. I've dealt with that issue since I was very young, like since I was a baby actually. And so nothing is coming out and my stomach is looking like this, and I wanted to share that with you because you often see me like looking all fit and flat, but my stomach. I'm gonna sit here and do some work as a tan. Well, yesterday I had to do computer stuff, so I was stuck in my room while the sun was out, and then when I came out, the sun was kind of gone. So we're not making that mistake today. Things I can do on my phone, here. Then when I need to do computer stuff, later when the sun leaves, then I can go to the room and do that. You gotta be smart. Smart, Pernilla. Otherwise, it's not smart. I'm gonna switch my bikini right now because I feel like this isn't a very great tanning bikini. See, this bikini is much better for them tanning lines. I do need to switch the lower one, but I'll do that. It's so cool, isn't it?
I found you on TikTok. I love your videos.
Oh,
and,
thank you so much. Do some Pilates, wellness.
Yeah,
is that
health and wellness.
Health and wellness. Amazing.
And guys, the hotel is just unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
You must come and check it out yourself.
Oh my gosh, so good. Also, do you hear the thunder?
I had a little chicken salad and
I'm having another apple as I'm about to work a little bit because it now it's time where it became cloudy outside. We just tried shooting a video of me trying to be a cool influencer. I'm not very good at that. I'm clumsy. I like to show that, and I think whatever it is that you I would love to see it. I think everyone would love to see it. It's more relatable when we're just ourselves. We do not have to be perfect. Also. Oh no. Literally, I just said I was clumsy. I'm so sorry. Effie's gonna have to sleep in this bed with me. She's gonna have to sleep in soda. Soda on vacation, it is my I put it on. Oh my god, it got catched. Oh, but it's wet down there. I put it here and then I pulled the charger and it fell over. It's almost as if I'm making this up.
Oh my god. I guess I'm gonna sit right here to podcast, and I wanted to walk around listening to it, but we're just gonna sit here.
I didn't eat the cheese in these salads, and then I had a couple of nuts, and
I have not had a Snickers in so long, so I just took just a few bites of it. Didn't disappoint. I won't eat anymore now though.
Not that I can't, I just choose not to. It was enough for me. A little bit of it was enough. Because I'm trying to get myself to go to the gym, because I might as well use this rainy weather to do that. Let's do it.
The nut mix.
I feel like on the days where I want to procrastinate moving my body, those are really the days where I need it the absolute most, and I just always have to remind myself of that. I also never really feel like meditating, but whenever I've done it,
one more apple.
I just feel so incredible afterward. And I constantly am trying to remind myself that I want to do the hard, challenging thing, because long term, that is what's going to make me feel at my absolute best.
That's the rest.
I feel like I've been stressing a little bit for some reason over silly things, and just like healing like that was beautiful. We're at the restaurant, about to eat some dinner, and we didn't dress up today. We're just going straight. We just felt like chill vibes today.
Natural ladies today.
I didn't really put on makeup the whole trip, but there's
No,
something
and I
about
love it.
It's because you did my lashes, my eyebrows beforehand. Then you don't even need it. You don't need it.
Tomorrow we're going to Tulum, and so I'm getting my brows and eyelashes colored.
When you decide to put your life in the way that you do things onto the internet, you're also opening up the doors for anyone's personal opinions as to how you may be doing things the wrong way. And I want to say that when I first started sharing my fitness journey, I was so transparent with everything that I was doing, but I quickly realized how, because the definition of loving and accepting your body in many people's opinions is to free yourself from anything that can be seen as a restriction. And by the way, I know that for some individuals that is exactly what they need in order to live a happy life, but what I need, from having gone through and experienced a ton of different phases in my life, to feel at my absolute best, when I set a goal in place,
I just saw the most romantic roses situation.
Why do I look naked? I swear I'm wearing something.
That keeps me staying disciplined and in alignment with the things that I deep down want. I feel so unstoppable. I feel free and I feel powerful. And discipline towards filling up my own cup with self-love in my morning routine and just my thought habits throughout the day, towards my diet and my training, towards showing up when I don't feel like it. All of that discipline is really what's opened up any miracles that I've gotten to experience in my life. And I just feel like sharing this with you because some people are going to judge you for it, but as long as you know what is right for you, that really is the only thing that matters.
Effie and I just ran around and did a ton of content. It's my last 5 minutes by the pool, so you know what time it is. I'm so grateful if you made it all the way to the end. That's just insane that you want to hang out with me like that. For real, thank you so much.
We just realized sign out was at noon. Oh my god, we got color today. But so we just packed in 10 minutes. We did. It was like a throw, let's go.